This play now is particularly important because of the community of New Haven. It's so diverse, and often people are mostly thinking about the fabric of the university and believe that that is the perspective of the city when it's not. It's just a part of it. What I love about what this play does is that it's bringing these communities back together in conversation, because we know that there are silos that continue to exist, and these are things that we have to continually work on, and not just say, well, the pandemic happened and things are now like this. So when we talk about the Latina community, there are people that are Latina that live in the city. There are Latina people that work at Yale. There are Latina students at Yale. And so there are different pockets and lots of different perspectives. But often what I see as places of opportunity to work together is around immigrant advocacy. And I continually see in my almost 8 years here, Latina students that come here to La Casa will ask, how can I help support what Latina immigrants are already doing in the city? Right? And so that is wonderful, and we love to support them in those efforts. So La Casa, we are La Casa Cultural de Julia de Burgos. Julia de Burgos, this is probably the most eminent, most famous poet out of Puerto Rico. And that is significant because this center was founded through the activism of Puerto Rican students in the late 60s and 70s. And then along with Chicano students who were next door to us, really bridged together and built this community. So today, La Casa Cultural, while rooted and anchored within the university, it cannot be divorced from its activist roots and the type of space that it came from and that it built on. About a third of all first-gen undergraduate students at Yale identify as either Hispanic or Latina. That means that we have the largest proportion of first-gen students at Yale. And so in that sense, a lot of students that come here are also coming from mixed status families. And so that could mean a lot of things. It could mean maybe they came here as a child from Central America. Or it could mean they are the children of parents, one who may have citizenship and the other one who doesn't. What I've seen, some of the pressure that our students face is having to navigate a legal landscape without legal resources. And having to figure out, how do these laws work and how can I advocate for my tío, my abuela, my sister, whoever it may be. And certainly these are unfair labors that they are carrying due to the already stressful environment that they are in. So they're trying to successfully navigate the institution academically while dealing with issues that are often out of their control. So plays like Mojada, Amadea in Los Angeles are important in also sharing these perspectives to the broader community, because oftentimes people are just reading a headline. So it's often characterized as a crisis at the border that is manufactured in some way, right? Or it's these immigrants are so helpless. And so it goes through these extremes, and in various ways they take away the agency of what immigrant communities want, what immigrant communities have already been doing, and continue to do. So I hope that we can spark conversations around solidarity building across communities. And I certainly think that the opportunity is there.